oversized, yeah. And is it me that you want, me that you want? Guess it's me that you want tonight. Cause I think we talk more from you.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. This lighting sucks right now, so we're just gonna make this work because this lighting sucks. This lighting sucks. So today's video, before we get to today's video, we're gonna do, make sure I give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment down below, turn on notifications. So today's video is gonna be a story time on my first big customer service at Walmart. So before we get into the video, I just want to say that I'm not bashing Walmart, I'm not bashing the customers, I'm not bashing the employees, I'm not doing none of that. I'm just doing, but off my experience and what happened to me as an employee as cashier and my first big customer service. I just feel like I should let y'all know, I should let y'all intake, and y'all would, like, just to tell y'all, like, y'all always not gonna have good customers or whatever. Y'all always not gonna have good customer service. Y'all are gonna have bad customer service. Y'all are gonna have the customers that come in with a nasty attitude and just try to nitpick at y'all, so on and so on. So I decided to make a video on my bad customer service to y'all, for y'all could watch and how it went down and stuff like that. So I got me some snacks, I got me some water. Let's get some tea. So y'all, I feel like I haven't been on the camera in so long. It's been like 2 weeks or a week, but it's like, oh my god, I miss being on camera. Even though I be looking mad ugly, but it's cool, it's whatever. So y'all, this lighting sucks right now, and I just got off of work. I had work today. At 6, at 10 to 6. So what was I saying? So yeah, let's get to the video. But yeah, I got my cover too. I had got to the bed just do this video. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna start. So it was on a Sunday. So I had to work on this Sunday, 10 to 6. All Sundays I work 10 to 6. Every single Sunday I work 10 to 6. So this one particular Sunday I worked 10 to 6. I had just got to work at 10, and this was in an hour. It was an hour had passed of me working. So this one customer had came, which was a man. He had came, and he had came in my line. He already had attitude coming in my line. Like I said, he already had attitude coming in my line. And so this how it went. I'm like, hello sir. I didn't think he said hey or nothing. If he did, he probably said hey. I don't know if he said hey or whatever. I'm like, I always greet my customers or whatever. I say hello, hey ma'am, hi sir, how's your day going, this and that. I'm very respectful as a cashier. I'm very respectful. I'm very patient with people. Even though I have a low patience, I'm very patient with these people. Like, I'm very patient. So, because all you have to do is just be patient and whatever. Working as a cashier. So, I was scanning his stuff. Oh my god, y'all. This light is dead. I was scanning his stuff, right? So I'm scanning it and I'm bagging it. So he had this suitcase, right? And you know how some suitcases have like cardboard and the wire attached to it? That's how his was. So I'm like, sir, is this your suitcase or is you purchasing the suitcase? He looked at me and he looked at his suitcase. He like, do it look like I'm purchasing this suitcase? You need to look before you speak. And in my head, I'm like, is he talking to me? Like, he can't be talking to me. Like, do he know who my mother is? He can't be talking to me. So I'm like, sir, I still supposed to ask, like, is you purchasing a suitcase? And I'm like, it got cardboard and stuff in it. So I'm thinking, like, you're purchasing a suitcase. He's like, well, I'm not purchasing a suitcase. You need to look before you speak. And I'm like, okay, sir. I said that. I'm like, okay, sir. So then I thought I kept scanning his stuff and I begged it. I'm telling you, he had about like 10 items. and it fell in the bag, fit in the bag. So he was like, well, you could have begged this for me. I'm like, you could have double begged this for me. I'm like, sir, we're not supposed to double beg the bags unless you ask. He like, that is not true. You are supposed to double beg the bags. I'm like, sir, that is not true. Unless you ask us to double beg the bags, we are not supposed to double beg the bags. He's like, that is not true. This and this and that. I'm like, okay, so he really do got me messed up, for real, for real. He really got me messed up. So he had asked what my name was, and I told him my name. But before he did that, he got out all his bags, so I helped him double bag the bags or whatever. Like, I re-double bagged them. And he was putting it in his buggy. And I told him the total, I told him the total of whatever. And he was just like saying some slick stuff or whatever. Then he was like, what's your name? I'm like, my name is Chelsea. He like, okay, I'm going to report you as bad customer service. This is so bad and whatever. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, bad customer service? I've been respectful to you. You didn't hear me say nothing disrespectful to you. Like, I've been very respectful. So, y'all, when I get irritated, like on that high level irritation, I start crying because it's like nobody can stop me for what I'm finna say or whatever. Like I start crying because I know I can't say nothing back. Well, I can't do nothing back. So that's the level of irritation. So he went to the customer service desk, and he was switching up the whole story. You need to tell the true story. So he switched up the whole story. And this lady saw me crying. She's like, why you crying? Even though she saw what happened, I had told the full story. And she was like, bro, he just came over here just to nitpick or whatever. Just to came over just to bother you or whatever. But girl, you need to stop all that crying. Like, you too pretty to be crying, and don't let nobody irritate you to that point. And she was like, don't cry because your eyelashes gonna fall off or whatever. Like, just try to cheer me up or whatever. So he had went to the CSM. A CSM, as it's like little managers or whatever you want to call them. And he had told one of the CSMs, and so he told one of the CSMs, he was just pointing and all that, just making a scene. Like, why is you making a scene for it? It's not even that difficult. Like, it's not even that serious. Like, why is you making a scene for it? So after that, he had left out or whatever, and the CSM had came to me, and she was like, oh my God, is you crying, whatever, and she was like, just take your reshop back and go to your 15. So I had, telling y'all, I had a whole bunch of reshop, y'all. Like, it did not make no sense. Like, so I had to put all that reshop in the cart. But before I had to go take my reshop back, she had told me she wanted to talk to me, and she was like, you're not in trouble or whatever. I could tell he just wanted to nitpick and all that. And she was like, dude, the conversation wasn't even about you. The conversation was like his whole life story or whatever. Like, he just came up and he just tried to nitpick at somebody. I'm like, okay. And so after that, I had went to put my reshop bag, and I went to the bag where the break room at, and I had called my mama. I didn't go in the back room. I went to the bathroom. I had to call my mom. I don't know my mom. I told her what happened. It's like I just told y'all. And y'all, she was going clean off. She was going off. Like, she was mad. She was like something. I'm not gonna say what everything she said, but I'll tell y'all a little stuff. She was like something. This dude got me up, for real. He ain't for talking to my dude like this. He got me up. You want me to come up there? Do you want me to come up there? do you want me to come up there like, you don't know who your mama is, this and that, you only a child, whatever. And he's not. So I'm telling her, I'm like, no, man, you don't even gotta come up here. It's like, it's not that serious. He's gone already. I'm like, come up here, you don't need to do nothing that, whatever. I'm trying to calm her down, tell her she don't gotta come up here, like, not that big a deal. You don't gotta come up here. He left. Y'all be a catch me another day. So I thought off the phone with my mama. I had one to call somebody else. Like, she's like my other parent type. So I had FaceTime her. She was going on too. I tell y'all something what she said. She's like, he got me for real. He got me for real. This and that. I don't know. You don't know who I am. I come up there, show my face too quick. And I already was in the car. I'm gonna come up there right now. I'm gonna come up there right now because they need to see who this face is for real, because they got me messed up. You only get kid. This and that. No grown man should talk to you. Just going off, y'all. Going off. So I'm like, it's okay. He gone already. It's not. Well, the story is, when I play with black people, when I play with black childs and black people parents, just that. Don't play with black people parents, for real. But that's a little story time on my first bad customer service, and it's just like, you're gonna get bad customer service. It's cool. It's whatever. Keep it moving. Keep walking. I'm done with it. So I'll see you on the next video.